Pascal.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pascal back at it again with another pop-up video. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, The Pascal Show. One word, hit that like button down below, and let's not forget to crush that subscribe button if this is your first time checking out this channel right here. Anyway, we got to jump into this story. Oh my God, I hate it. Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop freaking lying. Okay, Ted Cruz is back in the stories again. I mean, back in the news like a mug. I mean, he was just out in Cancun, and guess what? This mother freaking lover is back home again. He flew back into Texas with a lame-ass excuse. Lame. But we're going to get into it. Cruz returning to Texas amid backlash after he took a Cancun trip while millions lost power in his state during a fatal storm. Now, I know that we've already talked about it in the morning show. We already went through it all, and I put in my 2 cents about how much of this guy is a piece of trash and how much I feel about this whole situation, and I still think this guy's a piece of trash. But it's one thing to be a piece of trash and owning up to your situation. You know what I mean? Doing something that may not be frowned upon, but owning up to it. Being like, yes, I did it. I'm sorry. May God bless America. Let's move on. Let's move on. But no, this dude is coming out with all kinds of excuses right now. So let's get into the story, shall we? So, Republican Senator Cruz of Texas is traveling back to Houston from Cancun, Mexico, that he just did like this morning. Now he's back as he faces an onslaught of criticism for taking a vacation while his state faces a severe weather storm. And that's absolutely true. People in Texas are going through some serious ish. People are dying. He said that again. People are dying. And this dude is out here trying to have margaritas and enjoy his time out in Cancun with him and his family. Okay. But what's funny is he decided to come back. He came back, and here it is. The family trip had been planned a long time ago, apparently, but Cruz was expected to return imminently, sorry, a source told the Associated Press. Images appearing to show Cruz on a standby list for a flight from Cancun to Houston also surfaced on social media on Thursday morning, but his name eventually disappeared. Hours after the news broke on his trip to Cancun, Cruz, in a statement, confirmed his plans to return to Texas on Thursday. And it goes a little something like this. This is what he said. This has been an infuriating week for Texas. No kidding. With school canceled for a week, our girls asked if they could take a trip with their friends. Wanting to be a good dad, I flew down with them last night and am flying back this afternoon. So, the Texas lawmaker said his team had been in constant communication, as they should be, with state and local leaders to get to the bottom of what happened in Texas. The storm has left millions of Texans without power, heat, clean water amid this record low temperatures that are going on in Texas as we speak. So, Cruz left for Mexico on Wednesday. Many were seemingly enraged by the prospect of the senator abandoning his state as it struggled to contend with the devastating storm. After he hears all the backlash, of course, he sees that he's trending on Twitter. He sees that he's on CNN, all these major news outlets. He's getting, his name is being dragged through the dirt, dragged through the mud. He quickly gets his stuff, scrounges his stuff up, runs out the door, and gets on the first plane possible, right? And now he's finally back. He's finally back. Now, the thing that doesn't make any sense to me is this. As I've said before, you are a leader. You have a responsibility to lead your state, to be somebody who is a beacon of hope and all that. I don't care if this was a planned vacation months ahead of time, or if you were going to go and drop off your kids. Let's just talk about this really quick. Okay. Your job is to lead your state. Your job is to represent and be a leader of your state. If anything, if ish hits the fan, you have to drop everything that you're doing and do what you need to do for the betterment of your state, the betterment of Texas. That is your obligation. That is your job. That's what you got elected into the job to do. Okay? People elected you believing that you are going to do everything you can to keep those people safe, your Texans safe. Here's the other thing, though. And like I said, if it was something planned ahead of time, I get it. I get it. But there's another part that doesn't make any sense to me. Why does he have to travel with his kids? If he's going to go and drop his kids off, don't he have a wife? And what's funny is, wasn't his wife with him out there on the trip? He didn't need to go. He could have easily had his wife chaperone them, fly out to Cancun. But they flew together. And then also at the same time, I want to point something out as well. He had his own suitcase filled with a gang of clothes for himself. Now, there's a possibility he could be an overpacker. Some people like to overpack before they leave, but he was only leaving for one night. What the hell you need a whole suitcase for? And a carry-on with a whole bunch of stuff in it. Look like towels and ish. That doesn't make any sense to me either. Dude is straight up lying. Always lying. Oh my God. Ted's freaking lying. He's lying, y'all. I'm sorry. I ain't got time for this, nor do you have time for this. This dude is getting caught red-handed, and he is backtracking like a mother lover. Sorry, you run off when the rest of your state is in shambles, when they are in dire straits, when they need you more than anything in the world, and you get into a plane and fly off, and then you say that you had to go drop off your kids when it's something that your wife could have done for your ass while you stayed home and stood your ground and figured out what needed to be figured out to help the people of Texas? Come on, man. I ain't got time for this. Nor do you guys. You know what I'm saying? So that's the video. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. You see the photos. You saw the video. I mean, come on, man. This dude is trying so hard to do something that I'm literally trying to wrap my mind around this and trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Because don't get me wrong, we all make mistakes and we all do stupid things, but at the same time, own up. Own up to your mistakes. That's it. That's what a leader's supposed to do. Don't make excuses. He's putting it on his children, by the way. He's putting his excuse on his children. What? Man, I ain't got time for this. Comment down below. Let me know what you think on this situation. Would love to hear your thoughts. Hit that like button and don't forget to crush that subscribe button. It'd be great to have you a part of the Pascal Show family. Anyways, time to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Man, this dude is something else. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.